Get the ball to the spot you wanted it to?
Oh yeah, that was a spot that we practiced on. Callaway made an amazing play, but I mean, again, like on plays like that, like all the glory, period. All the glory belongs to God, period. But man, it was awesome to get some momentum to head into the half.
He said that's the first time he caught it, because normally he would be a guy standing to get to the back of the end zone on that. You don't intend it for a receiver, you intend it for a spot, I assume?
Yes, we just throw it to a spot, and he wanted it, and he went and got it.
And have you completed one of those?
I have.
Yeah, okay.
Is the goal to get enough air under it to like give everybody time to get down there?
Yes, just throw it high, and make sure it's about 4 yards deep in the end zone, and give you guys a chance.
You talked last week about finishing. What was it like about it? See y'all do that this week.
Oh, it was great. It was great, man. Shout out to Blake Gillikin. What a performance he put on today. He really helped us win the field position battle with his greatness in the kicking game. So that really helped us out a lot. Given those guys, they had to have some long drives. Defense held up great, and we finished. That was a very positive thing that we did. We finished, and it felt great.
Yeah, so you guys had the ball in midfield with 8 seconds left, and you know the Hail Mary is coming. Like kind of what's going through your mind as you're kind of cycling on and get ready to run.
Give your guy a chance.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Give your guy a chance, and that's it.
And you had to elude a couple guys in the rush on that one too, right?
Yes, sir. But our offensive line, they gonna block to the cows come home. So I'm very grateful for those guys. But they allowed me to get it up in the air, and Quez, like I said, he wanted it, and he went and got it.
You had two early turnovers. What's going through your head, and how did you fight through that adversity there?
Next play. That's what's going through my head. Next play. And like I said, I'm not living on results. I'm focusing on the decision, and I'm pushing for it. But we definitely got some areas that we need to clean up. But we gonna do that, and it feels good to get a win and head into the bye.
Is that something that maybe as a veteran that you're able to get past that maybe a few years ago you might not have? Is that something to do with the maturity to be able to have 2 turnovers and forget about it right away?
Yeah, I guess so. But man, like I said, this just is a great team. Coach Payne was very effective with his play calling. Like, man, he called a heck of a game, and it was amazing. And again, with Blake stepping up in timely times, if we had to punt the ball, him pinpointing the ball inside the 8-yard line was huge for us. But we played efficient football. We made plays when we needed it, and turnovers are going to happen, but you just don't want the trickle down effect to happen.
What did you see on the touchdown pass to Deontay?
Well, I saw that they were in quarters. They brought a little soft pressure, and no one was in the middle of the field but Deontay in that ball. So I put some air up on it. He ran up under and got it.
So when you see the safety looking back, you're going with it?
His depth. It's all about predicated on his depth. He was probably about 12 yards, and his speed versus Deontay's speed is not really a comparison.
And then on the one to Callaway, when you see it's man, you're going.
Yeah, it was just a great call by Sean. Again, his defender went over the top, so he expected back shoulder, and put it right on his stomach.
Do you know at that snap that Marquez is where you want to go? Like pre-snap, do you know when you see man, you know he's your guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you look for Alvin Moore after talking about how important it is?
Yeah, I
to get the ball
did.
in his hands?
I did. That was one of my main priorities, just to try to get the ball in his hands. And he showed up in a big way for us today with that touchdown to seal the game. So I was happy that we was able to get him in the end zone again, get him going. He's doing a great job for us. That's one thing that we're going to definitely get fixed during this bye is me and him connecting and having some big plays.
How much do things change for you when not only you lose Deontay, but you lose Taysom too?
Yeah, I mean it was big, man. But that's what this team is built off. We're a resilient team. Obviously losing Taysom, who's such a huge part of our offense, and Deontay, like huge part of special teams and offense. And we're really both of them. Like those are our guys that we do everything with. But man, I just I really give credit to the guys that were behind them, that were able to step up. That's what we're thankful that we had Kenny Stills, who's a veteran guy, Gary Griffin, and Adam Trotman. Oh my God, Adam Trotman had an excellent second half. He stepped up in a major way, and that was big. Like that's it. I mean, unfortunately, it's next man up type of football, but we're definitely hoping to get Taysom and Deontay back as soon as possible.
Can you
shut it
imagine
up.
that in addition to Michael Thomas, Traquan Smith, Teron, McCoy, like what this offense could be?
Man, you know, we got a lot of things to fix, right, execution-wise. But, man, it's going to be awesome when when things come together, when we get healthy, and we get back rolling. So, man, I'm more than excited for that.
What were the chunk plays today? You guys only had 23 minutes of time possession. It feels like the chunk plays really were able to offset that and able to move the ball.
Yeah, when you have explosive plays, there's always works in your favor. It shifts the momentum to your side, and you get some rhythm. And yeah, and it was great. Like I said, Sean did an incredible job. I'm thankful to have him as our play caller.
You shouted out Blake twice. Alvin did too. Sean raved about him. Have you ever been a part of a game where the punter has had just that much success all day long?
Well, I mean, last year, being with Thomas Morstead, like he's probably one of the greatest punters of all time. You know, people talk about, you know, me and Drew Brees so much, they forget that, you know, Blake had a year to learn from Thomas and see his work ethic. And while Thomas was out there kicking, Blake was on off days every single day, doing his job, working and preparing for this moment. And he showed out in a very high way today.
And that interception, was that a situation where like you couldn't really step into the throw because the pocket collapsing?
I mean, it's a lot of different things that come in interception. My job is to protect the football, and we're going to find a way to get better at that. But I don't fault the decision. I think it was a right decision. I got to get a little bit more on that ball to get it to Taysom. That probably would have been a touchdown, too.
Thanks, James.
I get